exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
How y'all doing, baby? It's Thursday, baby. What a Thursday it is. It's time for a Blue Dot family meeting. It's time for us to gather around the table, baby, and discuss the day's events and our future in general. Anyway, Debbie Capran was the first one that jumped in, followed by new to this, Daniel Hackelman, Vincent Johnny's in the room, Doug Sane, Dorothy Tyndall's in the room, Christina Sanchez, Trudy Baxter, Bunny Griffin, thank you, Carol Fuller, I'm sorry, and Reva's here, Vicky, John Mittler is in the room, Teresa Hicks, Kelly Harris, Martina One, Jamie B's in the room, Ronald LaChance, Nancy Halverson, Irene Lambert, thank you, baby, Mom to Two Huskies is here. And everybody else, let me get on down here to the bottom. We already got a bunch of messages. Shit. Boy, howdy shit. New to this. And Mark, our Blue Dot Greeter's in the room. So thank goodness. Hope you're feeling better, Mark. Boy, howdy shit. Let's get the things here because I got shit in my head. I got mail, baby, and it's from Deborah Evans from Cleveland, Ohio. She sent a very nice St. Patrick's Day card. And a thank you note from her, and she included a nice little donation in there, so I appreciated that. And yeah, it's always good when I go to the mailbox and there's something there. Doesn't have to be a donation, mind you. It's just John likes to get shit in the mail because it's a long drive all the way to the mailbox. Anyway, what's going on? Well, boy, howdy shit. You know, we've watched this man in our house get us involved in another fucking war in the Middle East because that always goes real good. You know, that always works out real well. And boy, we're doing a hell of a bang up job. We've destroyed their ships. We've destroyed their airplanes like we had any fucking threat at all from either their ships nor their airplanes. We tried to take out their missiles. That's one thing they have. But there's another power and we've spoke on this before. The danger of this society that we're dealing with. This isn't just about ships and airplanes, baby. This is about people. And people are all over the fucking world, and we're seeing the result of that today. At a synagogue in Michigan, in Detroit, where a man rammed his car through the doors of the synagogue. Thank goodness he was stopped. Had a boatload of explosives in his car. I'm sure it wasn't there just for looks. So they escaped a big one right there. Thank goodness there's somebody there to stop him. But it's not the only one. At Dominion University, we had a shooting. I know one dead, several wounded. He had ISIS ties in the past. been jailed for it. The danger we face isn't from ships or airplanes, baby. It's from that. And how do you stop that? Put up a wall, put up a gate. Everybody's going to have to be looking over their back. That's what this shit brings. This fight's been going on forever, and Lord knows it's going to last forever. I don't have any doubt in my mind that this shit that's been going on for 1,000 years isn't going to continue for another 1,000 fucking years. The solutions, I don't know. I wish I did. I wish I knew all the answers, but I don't. But I know who doesn't. I know who doesn't have the answers. I know who doesn't. It just gives a shit less. The man could give a shit less about the death and destruction that he's causing. For what? We still don't know. What the hell did we go to war for? Don't know. Israel said do it, so we jumped right on board. Are you shitting me? This is going to spread, and it's not going to go away. And there's going to be a price to pay, and it's going to be in blood. We have a lunatic in our house. And it's time that this Congress steps up, does the right damn thing. But don't expect to see that until we take control. The Republicans aren't going to do shit. They're patting him on the back, most of them, for this crap. Boy, wonderful job, sir. Wonderful job. So it's our shot. Our shot. That's in November, baby. You've got to be ready for this shit. You've got to be ready. Hello, Misha Chick.
Hi, John.
How are you?
I think we've already flipped 14 state legislature seats so far.
Is that the count now? 14?
I think so.
Boy, howdy shit. That tells you something, huh? That tells you something.
So. Or was it
Well,
28?
this country's going to come to its senses. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Some of them are.
Day.
Some of them are going to be stuck in the mud forever. I know a few of them that just are just too stupid to get it. Just too freaking stupid to get it. And they're go ahead.
You know, they're hateful.
Yeah.
They're not in this for political.
They don't like. It gets down to they don't like to lose at all. Doesn't matter what they're doing
at any cost.
Be it golf or cards or whatever. And as far as voting go, that's just another game, and they don't like to lose at that game either. So yeah.
Yeah, and they'll do everything they can to keep from losing.
Will dig their heels in, and
Oh, that's what the big Save America Save Act is all about. That he's got a great big huge push on that because it affects the midterms, it affects the voting.
Save America, good God.
Yes, save America, my ass.
If we wanted to save America, we would just get rid of the regime we have, but it doesn't work that way. I was reading some stuff about the oil today because the price goes up, the price goes down according to what comes out of his mouth very quickly.
Yeah, it's been going up.
He did it so it went down.
Yeah.
And it dropped. But, right away, what he said was proven wrong, and it went back again.
It went back up.
Guess what? He lies. Or he doesn't know what he's talking about. Same thing.
Well, both.
He'll make it up.
He doesn't know what he's talking about, so he lies. He just pulls shit out of his ass, that's all.
But the thing is, this isn't just about the gas that goes in vehicles, right? I don't know if people realize how much petroleum gets used for other things.
Oh, Lord, yes. Yes,
that's why I've always said that. Comes to mind, as much as I'd like to see plastic eliminated, but it is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Almost anything you touch has plastic in it, unless it's, there's wood, glass, and what was the other thing? Stone? I don't know. Yeah.
But petroleum additives, petroleum products, and the whole petroleum industry has a lot to offer in our society. The worst thing we can do is burn it in our gas tank. And that's the worst thing we can do because then we're just spitting that shit out in the air.
And the
But,
first thing people think about is their own pocketbook. But here's where it's going to cause trouble down the line, because there are other things. I mean, they've shut down the Straits of Hormuz, right?
right?
It is impassable right now. Let's put it that way. It's not safe. So what has that done? That has put all of the insurance on any tankers or anything, not even just tankers, anything that goes through that strait,
Any shipping
that
through there.
has made it too expensive for them to even move those boats, whether they wanted to or not right now. It's like, I think they said $800,000 in one-way trip or something for each,
For each ship.
it's
look how
just
many
an
ships are back
incredible
up in
amount
there.
of money. And that just means like, well, we ain't going anywhere because, you can't even move
A
the
good
boat for
captain
that
ain't
much.
going to take the chance.
Right, but there's so
it's
many
possibly
things.
mined.
Well, there's other things besides oil that come through there.
Oh,
And one of the things that comes to mind is a lot of the stuff that farmers will use in the spring, fertilizer type things, come from that region also. So what's that going to do to spring planting and things like that?
a lot of
Yeah.
fertilizer. Yeah.
And then, of course, there's, the plastic. Like I said, that comes from something called naphtha. And they ship that naphtha to a chemical plant and cook it into the building blocks of basically every plastic thing on Earth. The stuff in your IV bag at the hospital, the wrapper on your
Oh, yes.
sandwich, your
Yeah.
car's dashboard, the pipe under
They
your bathroom
refine
sink.
all of that shit right down the street from me, right down the highway, on both sides
Yes
of
and
the road.
no.
Big refineries.
I mean, you don't have a plastic mill down the road, do you?
No, we refine.
No. So
we
this is a
refine
little
the
bit different than that. It's not the
Yeah.
same refinery stuff. This is naphtha, which is a little bit different. But so that's going to cause a jam up. People who need to package their food to send it to market, people who need to package their product, shampoo, whatever, anything that comes in any kind of plastic wrapped around it, and they're not going to be able to get their product to, the plastic product to do that. Yeah. And it might take a little bit for that to show up, but once it does, it might be like 2 to 4 weeks, maybe. They say that a lot of these people have a month's supply of things, and then they'll run out. The people that make plastics, and then it will take them however long
until they run out.
Well, they are going to wait till they run out. If nothing shows up, they don't have a choice. If nothing can get through the Strait of
I'm talking about the
Hormuz.
price increase.
Oh, the price increase, right. And we also know that once the price goes up, it don't come back down.
No, it don't come back down. No.
And yeah, but is
Maybe a
anybody going to
little
blame
tiny
that on
bit.
this bullshit right now? No, they're going to blame it on the individual stores and individual companies and, things like that. They're not going to blame it on the idea that we're over there doing what we're doing with, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The whole
I
chain.
don't know.
Fertilizer goes up, the whole chain goes up. Cost of the food,
Yeah.
cost of delivery, everything.
Well, and
goes
then
up.
there's the other part where, it gets back into, and Netanyahu's good at this, right? So I think they've already damaged at least one desalination plant, right?
Water is an issue.
Yeah, and in some of those places, that is their only water is through the ocean and to desalinize it, and it's not just that they've maybe destroyed one of these stations, but anytime that they hit one of these tankers and it pollutes the water, you can't do anything with that. You can't do anything with that.
So
You
what
can't
you're saying is we
desalinize
have a whole
oil.
big ball of wax over there, don't we?
It's an environmental, time bomb is what it is. And so they're just destroying a whole region. For what? For fucking what? I don't. Please
We haven't
explain it
figured that
to me.
out yet. Don't worry. He's working on it. We're going to get an
Oh, he
explanation
is.
pretty soon from
Okay,
the glorious
working
leader.
on it.
It'll all come to,
Good
the
Lord.
fog will go away, and bullshit. He
I
doesn't
did
know what
find
he's
some
doing.
good news today, though. I did.
What?
Um, Do you remember the three brothers that got in trouble, and then they came back here, and I don't know, he tried to pardon them, I think, but I don't know if he was able to do that. I'm not sure. They were charged on sexual assault charges. It was three brothers. Two of them were real estate brothers. The other one has a security company.
Oh, yes, I think I remember something in the news about that.
It's
Go ahead.
the Alexander brothers.
Okay.
Oren, Alon, and Tal are their
Right.
names. Yeah, but they were found guilty on, gosh, it was a lot of counts. It was at
Bunch of
least
shit.
16 counts.
Damn.
It might be more than 16. Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna, it'll be a while before they're sentenced, but yeah, there was the horrendous things that they did to women was just, yeah.
Let's hope that's
And
not the last
guess what?
that
They
we
were
see.
also in
There.
the Trump-Stein file.
There you say. There you
There,
say.
I said. Yep.
Yeah,
They knew Jeffrey.
Yeah,
They knew
we
Jeffrey.
need more of that. More investigation into that. Hey, before
We
we get
do.
started, let me thank Vincent Johnny, who came in with a $5 in Canadian cash and said, "Can't believe Canada and the U.S. are in a cold war against each other." Not us, brother. Just our government. Just our, yes, the American, you know, government that we have right now. The asshole that's in charge. He's the one doing it. The rest of us are all cool with y'all. We're just waiting for the asshole to go away. That's what we're
Yeah.
all doing. And let me start down here with the boy howdy Joe. Joe knows what kind of a day I've had. John didn't have a good day.
Well,
No,
you sounded
didn't
like
have
you
a.
had lost your voice earlier, so
Oh
yeah.
man, I woke up this morning, uh, looked out to enjoy the bright sunshiny day that was going to be ahead of me, and noticed what the fuck's wrong with the car. It's tilted. And yep, boy,
Uh-oh.
howdy shit. There was a flat, and yeah, that tire it needed to be replaced anyway. But yep, that was a good indication that yep, your day's starting out well. So I
Well,
went and took it to the tire place. Hello, Joe.
hey, I'm sorry I wasn't able to save the
Oh,
day,
that's all right, brother. I ended up
but
getting some good 4.8 miles today, Joe. I have a step counter on my phone, so it counts how many steps I took today. So I walked
well, that
4.8 miles today.
like I mentioned earlier, that would be double on me because I wouldn't be able to keep up with you.
Shit. I'll tell you, I didn't know I had that much in me, brother. I really didn't. But I had to wait on the car. So what are you going to do? You're just going to sit there in the showroom or whatever in the place where the tire place was. Oh no. So I said, well, let's take a walk.
Well,
And
what I
yep,
would have done, you had a flat tire. I would have gone to Denny's across the street from where you were at
yeah. Denny's not
and had a couple of
Denny's
flat
not in the budget,
pancakes.
buddy. Everything I had just went on that tire. I
Oh
swear, if it
Lord,
weren't for bad
and you
luck,
know
I'd have
that's
none.
going
I
up.
thought I had my head above water for a little bit of time. Nope, shit, no. Life comes along, kicks you in the knees, and goes, here, have this. Deal with that.
And yeah, and
So,
even tires are going up.
oh shit, that one tire
You know,
cost me like 275, around
holy
275.
moly.
Yes, holy moly. Are you shitting me? Yeah.
Hey, you know something, John?
Huh?
Bad news. I
But
hear just before I came here,
but
I hear that we lost a refueling plane
yes, we
up
did.
there in Iraq,
Yes, we did.
and
The
I
whole
pray
crew.
for those people. Hopefully,
I'm
they were able to
Yeah, it was
jump
it was a
out.
it was a KC
I doubt it.
135 refueler, and
Yep.
it was during refueling operations. There was another aircraft involved. The other aircraft made it back, landed, uh, but the KC 135 uh, unfortunately went down. So there's a
Oh
crew
Lord.
right there, and
Yes.
so that just happened. Now I don't know.
We can add that to the bullshit that
Sure,
Donnie
yeah,
Boy has
yeah.
started.
Now
You
this
know,
wasn't this wasn't caused by hostile action, and nor was it it appears to be just a mishap, which
mechanical.
happens. Well, I would suggest during refueling operations, things are real touchy. You can get
Yes.
a spark in the wrong spot, and boy, howdy shit, there it all goes.
Yep.
And so, I don't, like I say, I don't know what happened. All I know is we lost the KC-135
Yep.
and his crew.
All this bullshit is, I kind of look at it as you shake a stick, you hit a hornet's nest, and you turn them hornets pissed off, and that's what's going on in our world today here, because we have people who are in this country legally, but they're not of the mindset of our country. They're just planted here, just waiting for the word.
An example of that was today. Now the guy that shot up the school, boy, howdy. The guy that shot up the school, he had ties to ISIS. He had been in jail for ISIS, his support of ISIS, so they knew about him. How he ended up with a weapon at a school, I don't know, but he was on the radar. But not all of them are, and we should have learned. We know this. If nothing else, 9/11 should have taught us that biggest lesson right there. There are people within this country that will try to cause harm, and based on political events, religious events, and this is both of them wrapped into one here, So I would imagine the Jewish faith right now is very nervous because
as we all should be.
As we all should be.
I think they have been on high alert for quite a few years.
For a while, baby. For a while. This is not the first attack on a Jewish institution, which is just boggles my mind. But
and I don't think it was any coincidence that it was where a school was. They had 140 school children in that building.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not by coincidence. No. They knew exactly what they were doing. He had explosives in the back of the car. As a matter of fact, I understand the car was on fire when after he got out. So in my mind, he set the car on fire, hoping that it's going to blow up the explosives in the back. Because I don't know, he didn't know how to figure out a fuse.
He got partway into the building, and that might have had something to do with why the car was on fire. I don't know, but he might have planned that.
He might have.
Smoke pouring out of the vents of that.
But he had a bunch of explosives in the trunk, so at one point he was hoping that would go off.
Mm-hmm. I myself, I walk around watching my six everywhere I go. Everywhere I go,
that's sad.
Yes, it's not that I'm paranoid. It's not that I'm paranoid. It's that I'm ready. If I have to, like I tell Maria, I said, I'm ready to give my life.
And in this day and age, you don't know where something's going to come from.
Yeah.
You don't know where you would just be in an innocent spot, not thinking anything, not even knowing really where you are. You just had to be here at this spot for a certain reason or whatever. And,
and it doesn't have to be a terrorist from Iran or Qatar or whatever. I'm looking at terrorists within our country who are American citizens.
Americans, yes, American citizens.
For $50,000, you can buy somebody's soul.
Oh shit, buddy.
Yeah.
And
they're willing to do. They're willing to give. Well, they're not even getting paid, as far as I know. What I understand.
No.
Anybody who deals with Trump, don't expect to be paid. Don't expect to see the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's our
He might
president.
buy you a pair of ill-fitting shoes.
Yeah. Just shoes. What difference does it matter what size they are? Just take the shoes.
Right.
Hey, let me send out a couple of thank you to Julie Snow, who came in with a $5 donation and said, 1 weekend in this war has cost U.S. taxpayers $11.2 billion. Bullshit, baby. Yeah. That's the least of it, baby.
He's already put us in the hole of a few trillion already, I think.
Yeah.
What is it, a day?
Oh, shit. It's almost a billion a day. It's almost a billion a day.
and it's none of it his. It's ours.
And that's just in material cost. That's
fact-
not in the cost of the blood that this
I
nation
think
is gonna
someone
have to pay.
asked him on the floor today about what did you do with that money for your library?
Yeah, sure could
Where's
use
that
that right
library
now.
money?
Hey, let me thank Blue Dot Gruder. Mark came in with a $50 donation and said, "Put this towards a new tire, John." Indeed, I will, Mark.
Amen.
Or it'll at least replace what I had to. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. And Wesley Wiseman came in with a $5 donation and said, "Trump says raising gas prices small price to pay for this war. That SOB had never pumped a gallon of gas counting pennies. Never in his life has he pulled up to a freaking gas station and pulled out that pump, put gas in the vehicle. I doubt, very seriously, if he's ever
I've
been
counted
that close."
pennies to get gas before. I have. Yeah.
Oh, shit, darling. Yes. Yes, I'm not that far from doing it again. I keep
I
a jar
know.
out there. I always put the change in the jar. Just put it in there, let it mount up until that day comes when you go, oh, shit. And that's the oh, shit jar. And that, yes, been down that way lots of times. Lots of times. And, because you never know. Well, like as today, I didn't wake up this morning thinking, oh, shit, I'm just going to go have to spend $300. Nope, didn't think that a bit. But there you go. And, yeah. Doesn't take long to go down zero, nada, shit, with things like that. So, yeah, that's what life is, baby. One big
And it's
kick-ass
not a
after
special
another.
tire, is it, John?
No.
It's not one of those
No,
big old
no, don't
off-road
get me
tires.
started on that road. I'm going in there and say, in my mind, I'm going, how fucking much? How much? Because when I started driving a vehicle, shit, a new tire, you're talking shit, maybe 25, 30 for a good one or something like that. Shit. Nope, not nowadays, baby. That tire's going to cost you money and plenty of it. So,
Well, just to
Yeah.
fix a flat, I remember when my dad had his gas station, we would charge $5.
ain't
You're
that
looking at
something?
25
Yeah.
or more to have a patch put on a tire.
If you can get a patch. If you can get a patch. A lot
Yeah.
of them say, well, we can't do that. We can't put a patch on that. A, because they want to sell you a new tire. That's one. But
Absolutely.
B, there are certain, I used to just carry a plug, what I'm talking about, Joe, a plug. Shove it in there and twist it around, pull it back out, and cut it off, and there you go. But this tire was way past that. Yeah,
Really?
This tire, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, there wasn't too much tread left on it.
Well, there you
It-
go.
It gave it its best. But, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it was in such shape the tire place wouldn't have gone, no, we can't fix that. There ain't no tread on there, so shit. But that's the
Oh.
number, that's the third tire, see? So now I have basically 3 new tires on the Forerunner. And the last one, it's not in too bad a shape. I'll just have to wait until the appropriate time that I can replace that one, and then I'll have all 4.
what's your spare look like? Is it one of those
Oh,
little bitty skinny?
No,
Donuts?
it's not. But it's a fact. It's a spare. You could tell when you put it on the vehicle, but it's not one of them little donuts. No, the vehicle's too
Okay.
big for that. It's got a pretty good sized tire, but it's obvious it's a spare. You can't put it on there and
Well,
think,
you
oh,
need
no
to get
kidding.
a second mortgage in order to
Damn near.
replace all 5.
Yeah, yeah.
It's ridiculous how this world has changed
Boy,
from
how-
everything, from our own
Oh,
personal
everything,
safety.
brother, everything. We're
You know.
old. We've spent our life watching the
The world turn,
yes, yeah.
and I
Yeah.
hope to make it. I hope to make it to November to see the world turn blue.
Yes. Yeah, no shit. That's what we're all waiting on, baby. I want to see a blue
And-
morning. I
And I've
want to
been
see a blue
practicing that
morning.
song, John. I've been practicing that song.
Have you?
Yes, na na hey hey, na na hey hey, hey hey hey, goodbye.
Goodbye. I was wearing my
practicing.
shirt. I was wearing, by the way, if y'all have not noticed my shirt, let me get the microphone out of the way for a minute. There it is. January 20th, 2029. We all know what that date is. This is
Yes,
a
we
gift
do.
from Pauline Hall. Sent me this T-shirt, and yeah, I wore it all day long, everywhere I went, and I went a lot of places today. Yep, and
Boy, and how did you?
yeah. Well,
4
anybody that's
miles.
paying
That's
attention, yeah, 4.8 miles, Joe. 4.8 miles. Not intentionally, just wandering around. Just it was either take a walk or sit in a waiting room forever. So
well, knowing the area that you were at
yeah,
when you went to Wienerswitzel
Eh,
and
eh, eh.
crossed over to Walmart, you're risking your life.
Hey, I'm a dangerous individual. What can I say? Yes, hell yes. Traffic does not. I do not fear traffic. Traffic fears me. What's that old man doing? I don't know, honey. Put on the brakes. Shit, I'm old. Just what are you gonna do? Hit an old man crossing the street? No. So pedestrians have the right of way. That's the way I look at
Oh,
it. No, it was. Yeah, we did cross there twice, as a matter of fact. Actually, 3 times. Let me see. One, yeah, two, yeah, 3 times. Three
Oh
times.
Lord.
Yeah. So right there at that intersection. Yeah, we went to the mall, looked around all over that shit, and I didn't see nothing there. And when I say mall, people think, "Oh, you got a mall." No, it's what we call a mall. It's an
Yeah.
outdoor. It's an outdoor mall. It's just a shopping center. It's
Yeah.
the closest thing we got to a mall around here. Anyway, well, let me see here. Uh, I was going to start out there with Odessa, but she's not coming up. Let's
oh,
see.
she might be busy.
Chadwick, I think, had his hand up. And Chadwick's busy. All right. Let me thank Wesley Wiseman, who came in with a $5 donation and said oil is main source to make tires. They be unaffordable already, cost 6, 7, 800 now for a set of tires. Yes,
There we go.
yes. Yeah, that's one of them, and he's right. Petroleum
Another one of
products,
them
baby. They're
things.
more than just in the gas tank. We roll down the street with them on us. And yeah, let me see. Ardessa,
Hi,
how you doing, darling?
hang in there. We're
That's the
supposed
best
to
we
have a
can do, baby.
blizzard this weekend. Yeah, we're supposed to have a blizzard this weekend.
Oh, Irene, don't ask about my license. We're waiting to hear from the State Department. That's what we're
Huh?
doing. Anyway, how you been, darling? Everything all right?
Mm,
In
Yeah,
your neck
pretty
of the
much.
woods?
Nothing going terribly bad today, so that's a good day.
Well, there you go. I didn't fare so well.
At, at Taco Hut yesterday, so that was nice.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing.
And my day, I looked out the window and my day said, fuck you. That's what my day said.
Yeah, it sounds like it wasn't so good.
No, not from the start. So, but the best thing I could say about it is I got lots of exercise today. I'm
Yeah,
bragging
you
on this,
did.
man. I did
Lots of steps.
4.8 miles today. I walked my ass off today. Now,
Yeah,
mind you,
you
me
probably.
and my son have been getting into this healthy kick where we try to walk every day. We try to do a mile or two every day. So it's not like I'm not used to it. I'm used to walking, but
Well,
yeah.
that means you can take the next 3 days off.
Hey,
No.
I like your math, Joe. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
You're ahead
Oh,
of the schedule.
it is. We've been trying to walk every day. At some point during the day, a mile or two, whatever we can get. Today was just a matter of, well, we got time to waste, so what do you want to do? Well, we ain't got wheels, so whatever it is, we're walking. And so, yeah, we we just walked around a
Yeah.
lot, a lot. But
If I had turned around the other way when I was up there, I would have run into you. But
oh,
I went complete opposite. Went around, I put gas. That was another $50
Well, when I
right
called
there.
you, I was calling you on the off chance because you go to town a lot.
I do.
I was thinking, well, Joe might be in town, and if he's
Hmm.
in town, that means he's got to go home, which means he's got to pass our house. So, you know,
Yep. And I was in town, but I went the other way around, and I was by myself. I went and took care of some business. Gave blood, and that's how I could afford gas. No,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's getting that way.
Yeah, gas. Don't talk about gas, baby. It's going up. The
Hmm.
cost of that is heading high. It's going to
Yeah, I don't
affect
think they take
everybody.
my blood with all the
Yeah,
medicines I take.
Chadwick, how are you doing, Chadwick? Uh-oh,
Huh.
Can't
not
hear you.
lighting up.
Maybe they stepped away.
Maybe
If they,
so.
if they didn't, maybe they should hop out and come back.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I think. He's having trouble because
I
we're
think
not.
so
I'm not
too.
seeing anything. He's not lighting up or anything. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, no,
I'm
not
gonna
enough
move you
bit.
back down to the audience. Just recycle and see if that does anything. And we'll. All right, hang on to your britches. Here comes Roosevelt. See if he's business. Roosevelt, how you
There we go.
doing?
How's it going?
Oh, there you go. We can hear you.
How you
How
doing,
you
John?
doing? I'm hanging in there,
No,
brother.
not too bad.
I'm
Hanging
gonna
in there,
rest.
same as you.
Good. That's it. Yeah, that's all you can do.
So, John, have you ever heard of that YouTuber Valenti?
YouTube, who?
Valenti.
Valenti. That
Yeah,
name
he's an
rings a bell.
Italian. He's
That
a
name rings
democratic
a bell.
socialist,
I may have heard
progressive,
of
liberal, independent media guy
him. Right,
on YouTube.
right.
He
What
put a
about him?
video out today. False flag event coming. Gonna be orchestrated by CIA/Mossad, and they're gonna blame it on Iran just so Bibi can drop a nuke.
Well, now there's a stretch. I don't know about information like that. BB dropping a nuke that sets off all sorts of alarm bells all over the place. Everybody's kind of holding their breath, waiting to see when the first shot of that happens. And I don't think can be it. I don't think this can be it. It's
Hope not.
yeah. Let's hope not.
No, but it does seem awfully funny that the FBI does not want to warn everybody if the sleeper cell's attacking us. It does
Well,
seem awful odd.
I think at this point right now, with the media pumping us as much as they are too, that people are aware. That people are, we're all aware of the times that we live in. I think everybody on this planet is well aware of where the fuck things stand. But right now, yeah, you
And
do.
we're ripe. We're
Right?
ripe for an attack by the TSA. They're going to cut back. Many are quitting,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's a ripe time for them to
Well,
get on another plane.
That's
Yeah, and it wouldn't take much right now with the lack of TSA agents for one of them to get on a plane and hijack
exactly.
it. Would not.
Exactly.
It would not.
Exactly. And that's what we talk about when we talk about, Iran's power. It's not in a conventional manner. Never has been. There is in unconventional methods. They're behind the
But
scenes shit.
something that a lot of people don't realize is that oil is not the only thing coming out of the Strait of Hormuz. There's also
Oh,
the materials needed to make lithium-ion batteries, because the vast majority of the materials needed for lithium-ion batteries, guess where it's located? Iran.
Lord. Iran. Well, of course.
And also the materials that Taiwan needs to make computer chips. Guess what? They're not getting it.
This is going to disrupt the whole economy. I don't care what you're looking at.
Yep.
Everything
And this is
depends on.
affecting the global economy.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't think oil is traded on the global market. Doesn't matter how much oil we got in this country. It's all sold at the same
Right.
price.
But one thing
So
I want to say to all of our blue dots, when
that
you go to the pump, when you go to the grocery store, do not blame it on the store. Blame it on Trump and Netanyahu and their illegal war in Iran.
yeah, there's
Yes.
no sense giving a store owner a shit over the price of beans when it's not his fault
Yeah,
that the price of
exactly.
beans all of a sudden went up. Hey, let me send out a couple of thank yous to Edith Rowan, who came in with a $20 donation and said, "Good evening, everyone. Hope we all could go without Dumpy for 24 hours." Oh Lord, darling, from your mouth
That
to
would be nice.
yeah, just a day away. And Keith Thompson, that Marine, came in with a $10 donation and said, "To the tire fund." Boy, howdy. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate that tremendously. Edith, also, thank
Absolutely.
you. Yeah, the tire fund. Boy, howdy. That's a prime example of
Yep.
somebody my age who used to buy tires for, 30, whatever, $35, whatever, for a tire.
Yeah, I
Them days
remember
is
that.
gone. Yeah, yeah, them days is gone. Of course, I remember gas being, 30 cents a gallon too or some shit, but them days is gone too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Life moves
I
on and we
remember
have to. You remember what?
I remember the good old days when regular unleaded was 99 cents a gallon and diesel was 79 cents a gallon.
Oh, yeah, I
Ooh,
remember the days when diesel was a cheaper fuel than regular gas. It was always
32
was.
cents a gallon.
Yeah,
I
it was
remember when
really
diesel was
cheap.
32. Yeah, that's when I used to own my own truck. 32
Yeah,
cents a gallon and 100 gallons. I could afford that and I'd make money. That
Yep.
was a
yeah. You ain't
long
doing
time
that no
ago.
more. Yeah, you ain't doing that no more.
Well,
You know.
I ain't making money, but you know what? Last night I washed some money. I left $1 in my
Oh,
pants.
you
I
washing
washed it.
funds,
I'm
money washing, huh?
I'm money washing.
Nice.
Oh
Money
Lord.
launderer.
Money laundering. That's what you're into. Don't let them know,
Yeah, that's
Joe. They're
right.
gonna
I
be
use
knocking on your
Tide.
door.
Makes it look clean.
Mm-mm-mm. I love this headline. Democrats are trouncing Republicans in state elections since Trump took office. That's a
That's
headline on
good.
that's a headline on Politico. That tells you
Yeah, I
something,
goofed
doesn't it?
up. I had it reversed. It was 28 seats have been flipped in 14 months, I think.
28 seats in 14 months. You don't think this nation's
Wow.
turning around? I think there's
Mm.
a lot of regret going on out there. It
Yeah.
is. And I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see that a lot of people are turning around and seeing this guy for what he is. He's a lying, cheating, thieving asshole, and
Yep.
he's got an administration of thieving assholes that lie for him too.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a
And
whole
you know,
government system that's fucked up right now, huh?
yep. And I don't dislike Republicans. I just like
Nice gobbler.
MAGA Republicans. You can talk to a Republican, and a lot
You
of
can
them will
talk to a
listen to you.
conservative.
Yeah,
There's issues to discuss,
and and
but you can't
they'll
talk
listen
to a
to you.
maggot.
And, oh hell no.
No,
Oh
no.
oh.
Believe me, I'm
It,
surrounded by them, and they
I
don't
yes.
give a
still,
shit.
I still say even the regular Republicans are just mega light
Yeah.
because they have their points of sameness.
Hey John, when you were doing your walk, did you see any red hats out there?
No, I didn't.
Not like
No, I didn't.
before, did we?
No, no, I don't
I
hardly see a red hat
everywhere I
anymore.
went, I used to see red hats. I used to see pickups right driving around with flags, and
Yep.
I don't see
Yeah.
that anymore, and
Now
that
I
kind of
do
gives me
see
a little smile.
I do see the Trump guy. He was out there, I don't know, several weeks ago with his little trailer, and he's got the big stand up full size Trump
Yeah.
uh,
Hey,
picture that you can stand next to like you and take a picture of like he's right there with
mhm.
you. And all that shit. I mean, T-shirts, fucking flags. I mean, this guy puts out a whole display. And now that same guy's been doing it for years. He's not always there. He moves around different locations, I guess. But when he is here, he's in that particular spot. And I passed by several times before, and flip the bird or something just when I'm in a pissed off mood or
Right.
something, or
Yep,
whatever.
exactly.
But most of the time I just drive by. But I have noticed this time when he's been out here lately that he's not got as much traffic around him as he used to. A long time ago, years ago, he had vehicles parked all over the place. People up there buying shit.
Hey, John and Joe.
Yes.
Right now, diesel near me is $4.39 a gallon. So 439 times 100, that's $439 to fill up a 100-gallon diesel truck.
Ooh,
And that's what they carry, baby.
at
yeah.
least.
It's
Least.
a chunk of
That's
cash.
a small. Yeah.
And
Yeah, because
think of what
they
that
used to have
does
trucks.
to.
Yeah, they used to have trucks that had 400 gallons, 200 on each side. My dad had a cattle truck, an old cattle truck that had huge tanks.
Oh, you're burning from fuel, baby.
Oh yeah, and that truck could run. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's why my daddy never let me
That's
drive
how
it.
come it's good. The price of everything is fixing to go up. The price of everything, just for the cost of delivery, the cost of transportation is going to go up. That cost has to be passed on. There's no driver,
what-
no
what
company
get-
that can absorb all that shit.
What gets me, John? Do you remember? What was it? A week or so ago that Trump was in town.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know,
was there,
gas went
Joe.
down.
I was there, buddy.
Yeah, it absolutely was.
Yep.
Gas $2 a gallon as long as he was there. And as soon as that plane flew, it went up. I think it was 30 cents.
Really? They just
Yes.
lowered it down just for, I guess for
While
as
he was there.
passing by while he was there.
Because they're actually kissing up to him. Everywhere he goes, he can honestly say.
Diesel or regular?
That's probably regular.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be diesel.
Yep. Usually East Coast or West Coast is where it goes up
That
first,
might be
and then
diesel.
it translates down to the Midwest.
Well, he's trying to do everything he can to keep he's opening up the reserves, because it's an emergency. So we're going to tap the reserves.
Well, that's something I believe that Biden and Obama did before to kind of keep prices down.
Yes.
So
it's
he's
been done
actually
before.
copying. He's copying what other presidents have done, but in his mind, he's the only one.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's the only one that can save the planet. He's the only one that can do
Yeah.
anything.
I
Chadwick, are you
remember
with us?
Hi, John.
Chadwick, you there? There you
Oh,
are.
Yeah,
Chadwick.
there you go. We got
Hey.
you in here this time.
Yeah, I had my wires crossed.
Oh, there you
Thank
go.
you for
Cross
letting me in.
wires. Happens all the time, brother.
All right. So, John, I kind of missed the last show for the most part. How is the DMV situation?
Oh, Lord. It's going to take a little while. I got to wait to hear back from the State Department. That's
Are
all
you
there is
still
to it. It's
driving
in the,
illegally according to?
well, of course not. I wouldn't do that. I
Okay.
just,
He's got a chauffeur. Yeah, that's it. A chauffeur.
I didn't drive anywhere
Fishy
today. I
chick.
parked it up there at the tire place so they could replace the tires.
He walked
Yeah.
I walked today.
I heard
over 4
about
miles.
that.
Over 4
No.
miles he walked.
Are
Fishy
you
chick,
having?
how the hell are you, kiddo?
I'm tired today, really. I'm going to pay for this tonight. Yeah. I walked 4.8 miles today. I got a little phone counter on my little step
Put
counter
that
on my phone.
tens. I sent you a fucking tens unit. Why don't you use it?
Oh, I am. Oh, are you shitting me? Chadwick, thank you. I momentarily forgot you were the one that sent me that. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell
then
yes. And I
use it.
cranked that booger up, too. I want to feel that pulse, baby. I am.
Far
Yes.
out, man.
And my son uses it, too, by the way. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mission chick, how are you?
I'm okay.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. And
We're all trying
again,
to be
hello
good.
to everyone here. Hello to everyone.
Hello, Chad.
All right.
We're all hanging in there right now.
How
Hell
you
yeah.
got in the room?
Tomorrow's
Yeah, I
a
don't
new
even
day.
know what to say about the fucking shit that's going on. I don't have words. I don't have
Yeah,
words for it.
It's gotten
bullshit.
so far and way out. It's a
Yeah.
whole different world than we've ever been in.
Thank you. It's all about
It's-
money in their pockets. Missy Chick mentioned this a couple of days or whatever ago. It's all about fucking money. It's money,
Yeah.
money.
It's
Well,
not.
that's the only thing that's going to turn his head.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
Monopoly.
It's not
money.
about. It's
Oh,
not about
cute.
Iran. It's not about Iran having nukes because we know they don't. Because if they did, then we wouldn't be messing with them. Because think about it, Pakistan has nukes. We don't go mess with Pakistan. India has nukes. We don't go mess with India. It's common sense, you know. If Iran really had nukes, we would not be screwing with them right now.
Goddamn Epstein files. Everybody knows
Oh,
it's a goddamn
yeah.
fucking distraction.
Exactly.
That's,
This
I
is the
tell you, that's
Trumpstein
why
war.
we
Bullshit.
entered this war, in my belief, because the Epstein
Yes.
files, and he would
Yep.
put
Dude.
anything. He would take us into a world
Oh.
war to keep that from hitting the news. But it's
Killing
not going to
children.
work. Eventually, it's going to come
Yeah,
out.
He's killing
Oh.
everybody.
Thing with Iran. He
Goddamn
shouldn't have.
fucking murderer.
He shouldn't have let that go. It was all good and settled, and he had to mess it up so they could go off and do their thing.
He's
It would have stayed nice and friendly if he wouldn't have messed it up.
He's killing children
yes, he
in
Yes,
is.
he is.
front of our fucking faces. He's goddamn murdering people that have nothing to do with any fucking thing about
No.
this.
No.
Yes,
No,
exactly,
the
Chudwick.
death
Exactly
of
right.
innocence around the
Yes.
around that area right now. It should break everybody's heart. With every
Kind of-
missile strike you see, every one of them, there's people dying, and they ain't all bad guys, baby. They're not all bad
Jesus,
guys,
shit, no.
I've got a question,
You know,
John,
as we've seen.
About-
What's that?
about the Epstein files. We have enough victims saying that Trump did this and that.
Yeah.
Why don't we?
Yeah.
Why doesn't the? Oh well, I know now why.
Yeah.
He's in control. He's in control of law enforcement. Why don't they take him to court and testify what they suffered under him, and then the Epstein files will be called in to verify that and get it done. Why are we waiting on Epstein files when we got
Because
witnesses?
we have witnesses, but the proof, the documentation, the evidence, all the shit, the photos, videos, the correspondence, all of that is still
Yeah,
being held up by the FBI.
Maybe United
by the Department of
Nations
Justice.
and the rest of the world will say, "Hey, you're killing our kids."
That's where it's going to come from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
Justice,
gonna-
they think that justice
Jesus.
is only here in America. No, Jeffrey Epstein was a worldwide operation, baby, and there was people involved from all over the world. If there's information going on in England, Scandinavia, any other country, if there's an investigation going on, they don't give a shit if it's an American they're talking about or Scandinavian or
I'm sure they got
a
him on
British
their radar.
subject.
I'll tell you what's
Yeah.
really turning the fuck out of my screw is
Right.
the fact that they're actually flirting with the draft. They're kind of
Yes.
slowly
Oh.
you suddenly mentioned fuck the
Yeah,
draft.
let's see how maggot
God
enjoys that little nugget there.
Fucking-
That they're
are you-
actually thinking about bringing back the draft.
Dude,
Yeah.
no fucking. You think the kids these days are
I
gonna fall
don't.
for
I don't
that
think
shit?
so. I don't
Can
think
you-
Congress is going to go along with that.
Can you
Right.
can you imagine an epidemic of bone spurs?
It's gonna be his height. They say it's gonna be what
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
him out. But it's
No
not
shit,
true.
that
We've
bear-
had some deep people be in the military.
Send Barron's ass. Leave everybody else alone.
Yeah, Barron. Yeah, I don't
Fuck
think
up.
Barron's going to step up to the plate, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
You'd
by
think
chance
he would
they
be, seeing
do,
how he's the son of the most patriotic president we've ever had in the history of this country, the most glorious leader that we've ever had. You'd think his son would just want to step up to serve the. Yeah, that ain't happening.
well,
Yeah.
he
No
would probably,
shit.
if by chance
No
they
shit.
do draft him, and he won't go overseas. I mean, he'll have a
I
cushy job
guarantee
at
you, he
the.
would not be called up to the draft. You know, his number would
Yeah.
never come up.
Fuck.
That's all there is to that shit.
God, that family is disgusting. The Trumps are so
What do you
fucking
expect,
gross.
man?
They're so fucking gross.
The handwriting's been on the wall all his life. He's a scumbag.
No
That's
shit,
always
yeah.
that's what he's been known for, a shyster, a
Yes.
con man. That's what he's
Yes, a
always
con-
been known. Are you shitting me?
fucking bullshitter. A bullshitter. And
Oh,
a
that's what he
nasty-ass
is.
Cunt. Oops, excuse me.
That's what
Yeah.
he is. No.
He is.
But
Yep.
he's, you know, all he had to do was hug the flag, buddy. Come on. He hugged the flag. Did you not see him hug the flag? Well, that's all it
Yes.
takes right there. There you go. He loves
I kind of
America.
thought he was humping it,
Yeah.
but anyway.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that.
Hey,
They're
let me
supposed
send out a huge thank you to Abe I'm going to mess this up, Abe. Abe DeHeli, who came in with a $100 donation. Lord have mercy, Abe. You don't know what that does
Hello.
for me.
well done.
Thank you
That's a
very
tire.
much. I appreciate that tremendously. You know,
Fucking right.
and y'all
Yeah.
know me. I want you I don't care if you come in here with a $2 donation or a $100 donation. Every donation is greatly appreciated, and it warms my heart. Thank you very much, Abe. I
Hey,
appreciate
John,
that. Yes, dear.
whilst you're speaking of donations, hit that
Uh-huh.
button that shows people how they can donate other than the little button over there on the TV screen.
Oh,
This button, I don't like to hit that button.
I know you don't like to push that
I
button,
don't
but
like
some
that. I
people
don't
like
to
to
hit that button.
donate in other manners.
I just
Oh,
I
yeah.
always, you know, the little thing there on the screen right now is how the ways that you can support the show, the different ways you can donate. Donating is not a requirement, and I do not put that up there very often at all, because I appreciate the donations, but it's not what drives this. It never has. Right now, it's paying the bills, baby. That's all I got. And shit like
Doesn't hurt.
tires, and I'm like everybody else in the world. You got shit that
Yep.
comes along and
A
wipes your
can of
ass out.
beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I appreciate every donation that's made to this family.
You deserve
It just
all of it, and
Ah.
infinitely.
well,
Infinitely.
I
10
pour my
years
heart
you've been
into
doing
this,
this,
but
John.
it's not because of money. That's
A
you
fucking
know,
decade you've been doing this work,
yeah.
and this
Yeah.
is
How about that?
legitimate
12 years,
fucking work.
almost 10 years, over
Oh,
10 years.
really? Boy,
Yeah,
howdy
10 years.
shit.
Boy, howdy shit. Yeah, time's flown by.
That's dude.
Flown by. I think of that. I
Look.
think of that because that means I was 63 when I started this shit.
You know what you do,
63.
John?
Now I'm 73. Shit. Damn.
Good.
Yeah.
And you look great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and John,
From a distance,
actually-
a long way. Huh.
Yeah.
John, as a fellow guy that has a beard, I'm happy to see the beard back.
That, the beard is a permanent fixation on me now. And I did trim it the other day just because I thought I was in there looking at the beard and I thought, man, that's looking straggly. So I just kind of took the scissors and went right there.
A little
and, just,
conditioner.
and then the minute I did, I regretted it. I went, oh shit, that don't look right. So, but it is what it is. And so yeah, I didn't cut
Oh,
much, just a
man.
little bit, just
It's
a tiny
epic.
bit off the end to make it look like it was
we'll
fuller.
always grow more.
Yeah.
Yep. It's epic.
Well,
You got
I'm
no
watching
personality.
I've
these
seen myself
streams
without
on-
it nowadays, and no,
Hell
the beard is a good distraction. Yeah.
Yep. I
So-
never would have recognized you the first day I met you if you
Yeah,
had
see there?
not had that beard.
That's yeah. And the day me and Joe met was I remember that day walking into HEV. Hey, are you that guy? And my immediate thought was, no, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I've had enough shit. I had enough shit from people that didn't know who I was. I thought, fuck, are you shitting me? Can't even go to
goddamn
HEB, so they got to give me shit. And it ended up being Joe, who ended up being one of my best friends around here, I'm telling you. My best friend
man.
around this whole damn
Ma-
place
Mar-
within a
Maria
20-mile
thought I was gonna-
radius.
Maria thought I was going to start a fight with you. And I left her side. I went over there. She, oh my God, Joe's going to start a
It
fight.
was. It was. It
Oh,
was
no.
kind of. It was one of those moments. Hey, are you that guy? And yet, first thought in your ear
I'm
is,
the other guy.
oh, boy, howdy shit. Hey, you know what time it is?
It's time for the song.
All right.
That's
Love
right.
it.
Beard your earned. Every
Love it.
bit of it. Every inch of it. No.
John, is this aimed personally at me?
I love that song. I do. Puts me a smile on my face every damn time I hear it. Every time. I could sing that to so many people. So many.
I love it.
Tell me that don't put you in a good mood.
I'm taking it personally, John.
What's
You
that?
telling me to shut the fuck up, John?
Well, no, of course not. Not you. It was, yeah, it
No, I
was
love it.
Joe.
I love
Yeah, that's who it was, Joe.
So
And
let
no?
me ask you guys this real quick.
what?
On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you love Pam Bondi?
How
Minus
much? Yeah,
10.
Yeah,
we're
I
going
was
into
gonna say
negative
that.
territory, buddy. We're going into.
Yeah,
One
big
in the
time.
minor.
She's going to be the next. She'll be the next Pam Bondi.
You're such a liar.
And you
Yeah,
can only
what
hope.
a fucking-
The incompetence is going to show through at some point, the same way it did with Christy Nome. She's going
What
to
do you mean
screw
at
up so
some
much.
point? She's
I
such
hear
a fuck up.
Rubio. I hear Rubio's going up the ladder. I think
Rubio's
he's,
having to take on every challenge. He's the only guy he's got that's competent halfway, and Rubio
Yeah.
just bounces back and forth. Rubio knows where he's at. He's done
Oh, yeah.
screwed
Well,
the rest of his career
He's
up,
not
so he might as well. Yeah.
He
He's not.
kissed
know
the
much
boots
about
a long
him.
time ago.
Yeah.
His
Listening to
dreams of
Bondi or
becoming
whatever.
president are way gone.
Oh yeah.
Well,
The
Jamie
way they
B,
talk about Trump is
I'm
like
glad of
awful.
that. It's my motto. Put a smile on your face and give that shit away. Whatever it
Yep.
takes.
Yep.
Anyway, I
Yep.
want to thank. I do know.
I don't
I do
know.
know. I
I
don't
do know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I do
I
know.
don't-
Don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Who's on first?
But
Who's on
came in
second?
with $5 donation and said new military requirement slogan should be, "If you voted for this, you must enlist." There you go. I love this family.
Oh,
That's
Yep.
a damn
awesome.
good one.
Okay.
If you voted for this, you must
Okay.
enlist. That's a good one.
Yep.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that. Go show your shit. You voted for this. Go join up, baby. Be a patriotic American. Show how much you're
Go
ready
Spurs.
to go the full bolt for him, man. Go for it, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a T-shirt in the making.
Ain't it?
Hey, John.
Ain't it? If you
Yes.
voted for this, you must enlist. That is a T-shirt in the making. Somebody's going to grab that. That's
Yep.
pretty good. If you voted for this, you must enlist. I like it.
Issy
Where's
Chick, what were you
Brandon?
saying?
Huh?
I was going to say, if we can all be polite, there is a new person down in the audience if you would like to call that person up.
Oh,
You're
I'm
asking
not
this
clear
group
with this person.
to be polite.
that's so sweet.
Y'all realize that she's insinuating that you're not capable of doing that.
Oh,
Incredible Eagle.
She's
Welcome
a-
to the
Issy
room.
Chick, that is so sweet.
Mind
Yeah,
taking time.
Looking
to
after
it out.
people. Yeah,
Get
look,
to
yeah, I
unmute,
see you.
Incredible Eagle.
It happens to me all
There
the
you
goddamn
are.
time.
Hey,
There you
how's it
go.
going, guys?
It's going
Hey.
fine. How about you?
Hey,
Incredible.
not too bad, John. I love the show, man. I love the show. I've been a viewer for a long time now.
Thank you. I
Excellent.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Best goddamn show ever.
welcome to the family.
Outstanding.
Hey,
Welcome.
so I heard you guys talking about the Iran crisis and the gas and the oil. Well,
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to hop on to say, so I'm a shipper. I'm a shipping coordinator up here in Minnesota,
Oh.
the state that just got done kicking ice out.
Outstanding.
So
Good.
yep. So after
Good.
we did that, now we're hit with these oil prices, man. And I'll tell you, I shipped a pallet today from Minnesota to Kentucky for $550. I'll tell you, 2 weeks ago that would have costed me around $185.
There you go.
Hmm.
There you go.
Fuck you
Wow.
say.
It's gonna
That's
hit
insane.
everything.
Yes,
It's
sir, it
gonna-
is.
Yeah.
God
And
damn.
not to keep talking, but I'm going to throw in one more thing here that's kind of off subject. Those
Okay.
graves, those little mini graves of 170 young girls in
God
Iran.
damn it.
And then,
fuck.
our military
Oh.
has the nerve to say they shouldn't be installing schools near military operations. Do they not know what the fuck we have here on our
God
own
damn it.
goddamn military bases?
How
We
about
have
this?
schools
Shit.
on
How
our
about
bases.
this?
How does
How
she
about
do?
you? How about you have proper intel before you pull the trigger on a fucking missile? Because that's what they were relying on. Old intel.
I can't take it.
They hadn't updated what was where. So they just, look at there, just blow the fuck out of it. What does it matter?
That sounds like war crimes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
total war
Let's hope
crime.
so.
And they don't give a shit. They're not
Well, they don't.
apologizing.
Understand that.
Just go
You know,
kill everyone, kill kids,
it's that
kill
school
kill
that
farmers.
really got to the heart of everybody.
Oh.
No,
But I guarantee you, every
man.
missile strike you see landing
What the-
over there with them great big explosions
No,
in some downtown
Damn it.
area, you can bet your ass people are dying in
having
that
it.
strike.
Not having it.
and you know what? Not one single time has Putin, Netanyahu, or Trump fucking apologized for anyone.
No,
they
they're not
murdered.
going to.
Oh.
Thank you,
They're
Roosevelt.
They're not going to. And on that night,
They
Putin
can't.
ain't going to apologize for shit. He's feeding information to Iran
Yeah.
to target our
Thank you, Roosevelt.
bases,
There's
to
a
target
fact.
our personnel.
You're welcome.
How you like them apples? You
Sheesh.
think Trump is going to stand up to Putin? No. That is the biggest tell in this whole damn thing is the weakness that Trump shows towards
You know, it's
Putin.
sick. When Putin comes to America, Trump has his fucking soldiers kneel down on one knee on concrete with a red carpet, welcomes Putin's ass in. Fuck
Yeah,
that
that-
motherfucker.
Sickening, sickening.
Boy,
What the hell?
Well, that's a damn good
Just welcoming
question. What
Putin
the
in
hell?
like he's a hero?
I saw that.
He's an asshole who sold a bill of goods to this country, hugged the flag, and acted like he was the biggest patriot of all. He challenged a black president. That's what he did. He tapped into the hate and the bigotry in this country. That's what Donald Trump did, and he
Just
took
look
it
at January 6th.
to the bank,
what
baby.
a piece of shit show.
He is.
January
He is.
fucking 6th.
But
Are you
it's
fucking
taken all
kidding
this
me,
time
people?
for our country to come to the realization,
They're all
hey,
ICE officers now.
Damn them. Yes, that's true. That is so
A
true.
lot of them are.
Get promoted.
hey, they're going to put ground troops in Iran. How about them guys? You know, we'll even let them wear their
They're gonna
mask
work-
over there. They can wear their mask. Go ahead, go over it. Go ahead and shoot at people who's going to shoot back at your ass. How about that shit?
I was watching a video of an Iraq war veteran. He said we were being hunted by the Taliban and we weren't afraid to cover to show our
Yeah.
faces. We showed our faces. That's
Um,
real men. That's real women.
Yeah.
I do
Not
have
that I
something-
agree with the war, but those soldiers weren't afraid. They stood for something. These ICE and January, all these guys don't stand for shit. They don't stand for shit but themselves.
Yep.
People go to
You got
war
it,
for a
guy.
lot of reasons. It's when they get there they found out the true ones. Hey, let me think.
God.
Bob Kick 51 came in with $2 and said, "Hey, John, popping in to see what's new." Well, Bob, I'm glad you
That's
did,
Bob-
brother, because there's a
That's our
lot of
Bob
shit
K
going on.
from the Blue Room. That's our Bob K from the Blue.
Oh, that's our. Oh,
Okay.
oh, Lordy, our Bob K.
He's back.
He's back. Well,
He took a
what's new? Well, as you can see, there's a lot of shit going on. Lord have mercy. Yeah.
Oh.
U.S.
Speechless
military
again.
just blocked a Russian tanker from delivering oil to Cuba. Those people, yes, Cuba's on the list, baby. That's his next. He's got his eye on there, baby. We're going to starve them people out until we're going to march in there and take control of that. Going to send Rubio over there for that. Yeah, Rubio's got a full plate right now, buddy. Yeah,
I don't know anything
that's-
about him.
the.
I know like everybody else, but he's like he just keeps boring the hell out of me, so I don't think about him.
He's the guy that Trump falls to because he's the only one that has any experience in anything.
Oh God, one
You
of
know,
them.
give him that
One
much
of
credit. He does. He did have a life before Trump came along and fucked it all up for him. But you know, You know, he's the only one in his cabinet that had any kind of credentials at all for the position he was put into. You tell me Pam Bondi or Christy Nome or what's his name in the FBI? What's his name? Kash Patel. You tell me any of those people are qualified for the position they're in. That
It's
would
like
be
a
the
shitty
best pick.
cartoon.
It is. It is. Yeah. And it's like the coyote, and we keep running into fake tunnels, you know, or whatever.
An Acme anvil just drops on your fucking head every goddamn day.
Well, that's what we got. That's what you get when you elect a dumbass, a idiot, a bigoted, racist, misogynistic asshole. That's what we get.
Draft dodging piece of shit.
That's what
Garbage.
he is.
And again, John, you joined the military voluntarily during the Vietnam War. You realize how much courage that takes?
Well,
Like, I don't even think you could fly in a plane because your balls are too
I don't know if
goddamn
it was
heavy.
courage or it was, you know, when I went in, it was still going on. My brother had just come back. He was a ground pounder in Vietnam, and he paid the price. Yeah, I give my brother much more credit than I take.
How much older?
I saw shit from the sky. I flew around. You know.
Right.
It's different for somebody who was on the ground, so I never take credit for that.
Well,
I never.
Still,
there was a price paid.
My late father, once in Vietnam, he got very lucky. He was driving a deuce and a half and driving some troops down Highway 1 over there, and he bent down to pick up his cigarettes because he dropped his cigarettes, pack of Cools, and as soon as he came back up,
oh Lord!
After he picked up that pack of Cools, he looked and there was a hole in the windshield, and he said, "Holy shit, that would have hit me right in the head if I hadn't bent down and picked up those Cools."
Oh my God!
I remember, and I can't get into this story at all, but I'll touch on the edges of it. My brother came home with a lot of stories, none of them good. None of them good. He was Force Recon Marine Corps. I still remember the calling card. I have it memorized in my head. It said it was Charlie First Division. It said, "We specialize in assassinations, murders, kidnappings, anything else that deals with death. Have guns, will kill." That was my brother's outfit. They didn't they didn't wait for shit to happen. They went out and made shit happen. And oh man, it was the pack of cigarettes thing. Yeah, a story about how they were out on patrol. They were out looking for shit, and they were hiding in the bushes because Charlie was coming by, and they were all hiding. And one guy was fixing to take a leak at the little tree where my brother was hiding, and yeah,
oh boy,
that opened up it turned south from there, but. You never know, baby. You never know. Hey, I got a damn good question. What would Jesus do? Came in with a $5 donation, and it's not what you think it is. It says, "I am an incredible eagle man. Let me throw a little here. Bless you and your family, your son, and Beer and Bud Friday, which I join you for every time." What would Jesus do? Thank you very much. And it's tomorrow, baby. So hang on to your shit. And Bob K came back with another $5 and said, "Had to take a long mental health break after Trump won. Going to my third No Kings rally on the 28th. Fuck Donald J. Trump." And there you go, baby. That is the day.
Yep.
No Kings rally. March 28th. No thrones, no crowns, no kings, baby. So yeah, that's try to be out there for this one. If you have any kind of protest going on around your area, I highly encourage you to be involved. You walk away feeling damn good.
You know what?
What?
And these first 10 days of this war, Netanyahu and Trump have committed more war crimes than Hitler, Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, and Stalin combined.
Well,
wow,
that's heavy.
That's heavy. That's heavy. I don't know
that's
if I go that far.
Come on, that's a bit
much. There's a lot there. But he's yeah, we can't go that
He's
far.
a bad dude.
Let's hope it doesn't go that far.
Yeah.
When you're looking at the pure
he does suck.
the numbers that
Yeah, Cheeto
but-
Cheeto Pito is a bad hombre. Cheeto Pito is a bad hombre.
Yes, he is. He sucks.
Cheeto
He
Pito,
sucks like a leech.
Cheeto Pedo.
He's a
Yeah.
leech.
Every day, though.
Hey, I'm telling
Goddamn
you,
leech.
right now, that's the best chance we have of getting his ass out is the Epstein files. You think the Republicans are going to stand up and say anything about what he just did, what he's gotten into over in the Middle East now with Iran, in our way of helping Netanyahu get out of his shit? Because that's what this was.
Look at Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham's on the news channel every 5 minutes with a boner talking about blowing
Oh,
Iran to bits.
Lindsey Graham is sucking this shit
Oh,
up.
really?
Oh yeah, let's go to war. That's Lindsey's, motto nowadays. Let's just
Incredible
blow them all
Eagle,
up. Let's
good
go
to
get
see
them.
you.
And
I remember getting
because that's the
before
world they
Trump-
live in,
before Trump
and the result is what we saw
was
today.
done.
That's what we saw today.
Yeah.
The repercussions of that,
everything
and we're
that's
going to see
going on,
more.
I
Yeah.
blame Missy Chick for everything. Missy Chick,
Me
I'm
too.
sorry, but I'm putting all the
Me too.
goddamn blame on you.
Okay.
Got to blame
Whatever.
somebody.
I can-
Got to blame somebody. You're
Not
the only
even
woman in
close.
here.
Not even.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not at all.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Ardessa.
I hear Iran. I hear Iran has a warrant, death warrant on Trump, and I saw that on Facebook where somebody had put he's in Mar-a-Lago.
He's in Mar-a-Lago. Point to him. He's right there.
We'll show you the way.
Go
So
ahead.
he's sending them
Make
the
our day.
coordinates.
Whose kids are that?
Not mine.
War is not healthy for
Oh, you
children
might
and
have-
other
hey.
living things.
You might. That's why I was trying to mute you occasionally. I got 6 kiddos, so you'll be hearing them in the background as I speak. Six.
Six.
That's
What are you
why.
doing with 6 kids?
Oh my God.
What are you doing with
Yeah.
that?
Bless your heart,
Congratulations,
buddy.
Dad.
Yeah, I just said goodbye to my 3 granddaughters that were here a little while ago. I muted out real quick. I knew what they were gonna do.
There you go.
Getting ready to go home.
Yeah, there you go.
Dog.
Thank
Yep.
goodness
Yep.
mine
Full
moved
house.
on.
Sure
It's a
do,
full
sure do,
house.
man. It hits us hard, man. Trump is hitting all of us, and when we talk about the draft, man, that hits me close. I got a 13-year-old.
Hey,
Don't
that-
get me
don't
started.
think for a
Don't
minute
do
that,
that. I
that
can't.
this
I
this
can't.
is
I
this
can't.
has a damn good chance of expanding. Iran
Yeah,
is not going to give up. They've already determined they're closing the Straits of Hormuz.
Damn.
The world is not
Oh,
going to
yeah,
stand
put
for
yourself-
that long. There's going to be a lot of pressure. And,
Yep.
and,
If we
I've
put
got 2
ourselves in their
grandsons.
shoes,
and we're not
they're
going to
a
be able to
country of
deal with it
90
from,
million.
with just airplanes dropping bombs and missiles. It's not going to make it
That's
go
cute.
away.
Real
it's
cute.
a country of
Real
90
cute.
million. If you were to times that to our population, and you were to expand the attack that happened on those girls, it would be more like 500 of our young girls dead. What would the U.S. do? What if we were in their shoes? We would unleash hell. We would not stop
That's what
until
they're
we
gonna
had
do.
no resources.
The atrocities that happen during war is what always fuels more. And there's no 2 ways of getting around it. That's what war is. People fucking die. A lot of people, not just combatants, not just the guy with the gun.
Yep.
It's everybody. And
Well, I got 2.
Christ.
I got 2 grandsons. That one that's graduated last year, and one that's graduating this year. And I have said it before with my brothers when I joined up. I'm going before they do because I believe myself I was smarter. I'm not going to stick my head up and gobble gobble. You know, and my saying was, put me on the ground, point the way, get behind me. That's the way I felt.
Joe, you sound really young. You don't sound like a grandfather. You sound like you.
Oh,
have
he's a
youthful
grandpa.
enthusiasm.
Yeah, he's a grandpa.
Oh,
I'm right
how do you
behind
keep your
John.
voice so smooth?
Yeah, he's not too far.
Oh, wow.
I'm out there blazing the trail. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's all right. I have
Grandpa,
people in
my
front of me
ass.
blazing the trail still. So that's what we keep doing. We keep doing that.
Great grandma.
Okay.
Great
Every day of
grandma.
our lives, we got something to do, baby. Sometimes it's buck with a tire. Other times it's save your country. And
That's
this
right.
time, we all got to be on that line, baby. Nobody stays in the bunker on this one. Everybody's
No.
got to be on the line. We
That's-
all have to
I
make
go to
sure that
vote.
we're.
I go to vote. I make sure that I'm eligible to vote. I do my due diligence. I try to look up the people who I'm going to vote for, and
Yeah.
everything I
Do
can.
do your homework as much as
Yes,
you can. You know, be knowledgeable when you walk into the booth. And then if you have any questions at all, just vote blue. So,
absolutely. I remember
Yep.
absolutely.
back in the day
Yep.
when that's all you could do. You could pull the palanca, what they say. You
Yeah.
pull one lever, and that covered
But
your
vote
your.
for everybody on that ticket on
Mhm.
the Democratic side. Yeah, you can put, yeah. But,
So,
oh, thank
John,
But
you.
I know you're about to close the show soon.
Oh,
I
as
also
you,
have to go.
all
Oh
We're
right.
all
yeah,
in
it
the
is it.
Pacific Northwest. Here we go. And I love you guys so much. It makes my
Oh,
fucking week to hear like-minded people who are on the right side of fucking history.
that's us. That's us. So,
that's
so you
Yes,
us.
know what to do then,
thank
right?
you so
You
much.
know what to do. You got to put the beer on the ice and get ready to put the button up.
Yummy.
Because
Yeah,
Oh,
tomorrow's
check
so I
them
Friday,
want
out.
to
baby.
close this. Let me close this with a short joke. What do you
Huh?
call an alligator wearing a vest?
An alligator wearing a vest.
Right.
Okay, I give up.
I don't know.
An hold on. An investigator.
An
Investigator.
investigator.
I love you
That's
guys
pretty
so
good.
much. Take care.
Love
I'll
it.
see you next time. You
Next time,
too.
brother. Take care of yourself. Anyway, that was pretty damn good. Anyway,
That's so
let me
funny, that
see.
one.
Roosevelt,
Yes, sir.
thank you, brother.
Welcome.
Always enjoy your conversation.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me at the table today, tonight.
You bet.
It's
Take
it's
care of
always
yourself.
great hearing from you.
You bet. And let me see. Incredible. Incredible Eagle.
Incredible's
He's muted.
muted because
Oh,
of
he's
kids.
muted up. Oh, okay. Well, we appreciate him coming in anyway. Oh, I already did
Yeah.
that. Jesus, I'm treading water. Joe,
I didn't do it,
yes, you did. I
but I'm
saw you.
but I'm
I'm a witness. Call me. Is there a reward? I saw the whole thing.
awesome,
Anyway,
John.
give my best to Maria, my friend.
I will. It's
All right.
Remember I said she was going to retire. Well, they called her back
Yeah,
in for 2 more weeks.
yeah.
Oh,
I think I've heard this song and dance before. They're not going to let her
So
go. What the hell are they going
well,
to do without her?
she's got one more
Seriously.
week.
Yeah, that's what
She's
they're going
got
to
one
keep
more
begging her
week,
one more week.
and
Yeah.
I don't care about gas prices. Which is they have one more week, and we're going to leave town. We're going to disappear. No phone
Outstanding, brother.
calls, no text.
Outstanding. I like your message, by
Hey,
the way.
absolutely, brother.
All right, brother.
I
Take care
love
of
you
yourself.
all.
Love you too. Take care
Bye
of
bye.
yourself. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Take care.
And Ardessa,
Yes.
thank you, darling, for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you. This talk helps me.
Well, that's why we're here,
That's
baby.
good for
Just
all of us. We
pull
gotta
up a seat at the table.
help each other. Yep.
We'll be here. All right, baby.
Yep.
Take
Thank
care.
you. You too.
All right. And Miss Chick.
and John.
Oh, howdy. That was fun.
That was fun. It wasn't too bad, even though it was crowded. It wasn't too bad.
No, no.
I want to remind everybody, go ahead and check your social calendar because March 28th, you want to go out there with everybody else. You want to
You
be on
want
the
to be there,
streets.
baby. Don't miss this one.
Mhm.
It's going to be the
No
big one.
kings.
No Kings
Yep.
March 28th. There will be one around you somewhere.
There
Uh,
will. I can
There
promise
will
you
be.
that.
And yeah, so get a sign and walk right up there amongst all them other people. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel great. And it'll be a good time. I promise you.
Yep.
You'll walk away feeling good. So yeah. Use
And
your
as
voice,
always,
baby.
there's always
That's it.
other things you can do right in this moment. You can like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, easy. Right down there. Button's right there. And if you share, what happens?
Well, I might
Well,
call you out.
she might call you out.
Although
Who you gonna
generally
call?
it's from Facebook. Like I can't look at the YouTubers. I don't see who shares
So
on
if you're on
YouTube.
Facebook, share the shit out of this shit.
Yeah, they
go.
have been sharing the shit out of this
They
on
have.
Facebook.
Who
Yes.
did?
Well, people like Rudy L in Florida, Mike M in California, Keith G in Tennessee, Cheryl G in Michigan, Doris M in Florida, and Trina S in Ohio. All shared this shit.
All shared this shit. We love them for doing that. That's how this family grows every day, by somebody sharing this shit. Anyway, there's a lot going on, baby, and ain't none of it good right now. So pay attention to the news. Watch yourself whenever you go somewhere. Be aware of your surroundings. I'd say let's hope for a better day tomorrow, but I don't have much hope for that. But we're gonna have to deal with whatever comes, and we're gonna have to keep doing that.
Make it the
until
best day you can, John.
That's it.
all you
Make
can
it the
do.
best day you can. As we always say, put a smile on your face sometime during the day and give that shit away to somebody else. They need it. You need it. It does the world good. So can't argue with that.
I love when you say that, John. I'm gonna be signing off here. I'd love to be back for discussion in the future if you'll have me. And that put a smile on your face and give that shit away. I think about it daily, and I just love it, man. I love your show and everything you're about.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I mean it too.
I'll be
Every
back.
day. All right, we'll look for
All
you.
right, man.
Take care of
Take
yourself.
care, man.
You bet.
Bye-bye.
And to the rest of you, enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow is Beer and Bud Friday, so get ready to put the beer on the ice. Put that bud down in the bowl if you're so inclined. And we'll make it through another weekend. I love you all. And, from the heart, baby. Good night, Miss Chick.
Good night, John. Good night, Boot Out family.